Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves look stunning, but why does exploring the world feel like such a chore? My name is Horizon and I've sunk hundreds of hours into both, and the more I play, the more I realize exploration isn't about adventure anymore. Honestly, it never was. It's always been about ticking off boxes, chasing chests that give you pull currency, and the whole open world itself is designed to fuel your gambling addiction even more, instead of giving you actually unique and meaningful experiences. Let me explain. What actually makes exploration fun in the first place? Take a guess. Spoiler, it's definitely not chasing chests that give you 5 primo gems, or doing tedious puzzles that hand out the exact same rewards every single time. Fun exploration is about discovering something unique, something that makes you stop and go, wow, I didn't expect that. It gives you an experience in itself that will be new and memorable. It's not just a checklist. And this is exactly where Genshin and Wuthering Waves both fail. All they offer is eye candy and an open world that's designed to fuel your next pulls. And when you consider that exploration makes up about a third of the content in new updates alongside the main story and events, you have to wonder, what's the point of having an open world at all if it's just there to artificially inflate your playtime by making you roam around the world just to find chests and puzzles that give you 5 or 10 primo gems, and you, the player, are forced to repeat this mind-numbing process every single time a new map expansion drops. And that's exactly the issue. Exploration shouldn't feel like a chore or a grind. It should make you want to explore the world and uncover hidden secrets. But instead, these games treat exploration like a boring part-time job, giving you the bare minimum rewards just to keep you hooked enough and gamble away on your favorite waifu. Think about it, when was the last time you genuinely felt excited exploring a new area in either game? Was it when you opened another chest, solved the same world puzzle for the 50th time? Probably not. That real excitement most likely came from something different, like the dance with Lorelai in Wuthering Waves. That was unique. But moments like that are so rare, and that's exactly the problem. Both Genshin and Wuthering Waves really deliver on fun, meaningful exploration, and it's a goddamn shame with how pretty Genshin and Wuthering Waves are from a visually appealing perspective. And the thing is, we've seen games do it way better. Take Zelda Breath of the Wild, the very game Genshin Impact took inspiration from. In Breath of the Wild, you climb the mountain not for a chest that gives you pull currency, but because you saw something interesting on the horizon. You go there out of curiosity, and maybe you find a shrine, a secret boss fight, or rare loot hidden in a dungeon. It's the same with the Elden Ring. You explore not because you're told to, and not because you're forced to, but because you want to. You want to discover new skills, hidden bosses, and legendary weapons. It's not about taking off a checklist, it's about genuinely being excited and having fun while exploring. These games make exploration the reward, not a means to an end. Meanwhile, in Genshin and WuWa, exploration exists just to save the gacha, not the gameplay. But here's the real issue. Even though Wuthering Waves has better traversal mechanics than Genshin, the core exploration formula is basically the same in both games. You go through the world packed with chests and puzzles, all designed to keep you busy, but rarely to genuinely surprise or engage you. Both games lean heavily on a checklist mentality. Find this chest, solve that puzzle, activate that waypoint. It's a rinse and repeat cycle where the environment feels more like a task list than a living, breathing world. And the rewards usually is more gold currency or upgrade materials, things that serve the gacha system more than the player's sense of discovery or fun. The visual style or traversal might feel different at times. Wuthering Waves has smoother gliding and better traversal overall. On the other hand, Genshin's climbing and stamina management are definitely clunkier, but that's not the core issue. Underneath, it's the same shallow exploration wrapped in pretty graphics, and when every new update drops, the formula barely changes. New map, same chest hunting, same puzzles, same resource farming. The open world might look massive and polished, but they really break out of this tired loop. It's like getting a fancy cake that looks amazing amazing on the outside, but every slice tastes exactly the same, bland and forgettable. Now, I know that chess and puzzles aren't going anywhere, and honestly, that's fine. They're a core part of these open world gacha games, and players expect them. But the problem is that they're the only thing you're really getting for exploring, and over time, that starts to feel incredibly still. Now, imagine if exploration actually felt rewarding not just with primo gems or upgrade materials, but with things that made the world feel alive and actually worth diving into. Things like cosmetics. For example, imagine a glowing red fire you can add on top of Carlotta's head, or even cosmetics you can put on skirt, like bunny ears that you can find in a cave that requires defeating a difficult boss, or unique dungeons scattered across the map, where the reward isn't just more materials, but maybe a new global passive that could make gliding faster. Not broken or pay to win, just fun and rewarding enough. None of this would mess up the gacha economy either. You're not handing out 5-star units for free. You're just giving players a reason to explore because they want to, not because they're forced to. Because right now, it's all checklist based. You're not even exploring. You're completing a to-do list, and for a genre that sells itself on freedom and immersion, that's just not enough at all in this age. And before I wrap up, there's actually one game I do want to give a little praise to. Zenless Stone Zero. I know, this is gonna be glazed, but even though ZZZ isn't even an open world game, I'd honestly take this exploration loop over what Genshin and Wuthering Waves are doing right now. Why you ask? Because at least it's fast, contained, and respects your time. You jump into compact areas, do what you need to do, and get out. No filler, no time wasting. There's no illusion of freedom that ends up becoming a chore. And that's what makes ZZZ so refreshing in this age of open world gacha games. And it's honestly gonna get worse with Ananta, Neverness to Everness, or maybe better with Arknights and Field. But at least ZZZ knows what it is and it leans into it. It doesn't try to pad its playtime with bloated maps and 200 identical chests scattered across an empty map to make you suffer. And honestly, if all open world games are going to follow the same exact formula without innovation, I'd rather take a well-designed action RPG like ZZZ or even any other upcoming game over another massive map that looks beautiful but plays the exact same as every other. But I certainly hope I'm proven wrong in the future with games like Arkness Enfield and Silver Palace.